What is going on, Draconians? Draco Invictus here with episode 15 of Revisited Night of the Dead. And once again, I am pulling clay out of the water. It's not a lake. You think it's a lake. It's not a lake. It's an inlet because we're on an island. And yeah, maybe this is how I'll start every day. Just pulling clay. I may build a fishing pond at my house. That may be what I end up doing. Because you know what? I don't think I'm going to use clay all that much. I say that now. Of course, it'll bite me in the butt later. Oh, we got us a fighter this time. What do we got? This isn't a huge fighter. I was hoping I was going to catch some monster fish right here. But alas, it is not meant to be. All right, so for today's episode, other than fishing, we're gonna obviously I'll be doing some looting on the way back to the house. I'll take a slightly different path so that I can get some more resources, because resources are always a thing that we need. And we are going to be working probably on electrical, because, well, I want to get that cleaned up and see if I can't figure out some way of doing heavies. And anyway, I think I made just as far as the mortar and trebuchets go for heavies and giants, I think I'll just stick with the switch. It makes sense. It's easy. But I do need to get the base wiring redone, move some windmills and stuff, have plenty of power generating up there so that I don't have to worry about it, and getting it set up so maybe the spear launchers, the up front, are only working for heavies and giants. Maybe I just tie them in with the trebuchets and everything up top. That actually makes more sense. Because if the trebuchets and all that stuff are going to be... If the trebuchets are going to be targeting heavies and giants, might as well have the spear throwers underneath them also targeting on the same line. So, yeah, that may be what we do today. But right now, I'm just going to do a spot of fishing. Because I'm looking for that elusive golden koi. This is not it. In hopes that I can get some final upgrades on some of our equipment going. So I'm gonna sit here and fish for probably 10-15. Oh, hold on. No, that's not it. This is not a good spot. I'm gonna have to move. Yeah, betas and yeah, let's move. All right. Anyway, I will, I'm going to keep this rolling just in case I run into anything else, like some awesome, monster fish or like a golden koi. And then we will, I'll see you back at the house. Let's do it. Now there is a monster fish, everyone, and you can see what kind of battle it was. Granted, my pole is almost fully upgraded. I have every fishing skill, and yeah, so it's definitely harder to catch these guys without the upgraded pole. It's pretty much impossible. I say pretty much because nothing's impossible. I'm sure some guy first day, he just nailed it and didn't have a single skill in it. Or at least that's what they claim online. So yeah, I'm almost done fishing here, and then I'm heading to the house. All right, guys. So I did some more cleanup around here today, especially with the electrical. I didn't rewire the maze. I left it running in serial or daisy chain, whatever you want to call it. I did move the two spear launchers and reattach them. I didn't move them, but I moved them electrically up to be in line with the trebuchets. And because the trebuchets are on tonight, but the mortars are off tonight because we don't have any giants anyway. And it is set to, oh god, now I have to go double check. It should be set for heavies and giants, because that's how I left it last night. Yep, heavies and giants. All right, so I have everything loaded. Not fully, because these things hold a lot of ammo. But I did do some big changes back here. I moved my batteries right up here. And the batteries are all daisy chained together. And then they go over to this switch. And then this switch goes to the splitter. And the splitter is running a left and a right now. Back here, we now have 18 windmills, and they all feed into these ores. And so we've got two windmills, and then the outputs of this go into this ore, and then that output goes over to the control unit. Same thing here, except since we have 18, we have 9 original ore gates. And so this ore gate is just hooked to 2 over there, and then feeds directly over. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outputs there to 5 inputs here. And you could keep stacking the ore gates, because the ore gates handle quite a bit of power. And so you could certainly keep doing that until you were at risk. It's a pretty efficient way of not dialing down, but compressing down the number of outputs, power outputs that you have for your inputs. So, and as you can see, we are 150%, well, 100% plus, yeah, 150, 60%. More than enough power. These are all upgraded batteries. I just want to make sure that we're kind of future-proofing stuff, so that when, hey, I want to throw this in, or I want to throw that in. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I upgraded the cutters, but I didn't hook them into anything. And I don't have my wire. All right, let me go grab that. All right, guys, I actually didn't get time to wire it in because the wave started, and I'd rather be up here for that. So, yeah. Electricity's finally getting cleaned up a little bit, and I'm feeling good about it. And we're in for another wild and crazy night. We are still at 1774%. So looks like we are raining hell already. We'll come over here and stand by the mortar. And I'm going to take this opportunity to say, hey, if you're liking this kind of content, smash the crap out of that like button and let me know. Let YouTube know, hey, I like this content. If you're new around here, think about subscribing. Click on the bell notification icon so that you get notified the next time I post a video. And yeah, if you want to help out the channel in a financial way, you can certainly do that. There are links down in the description below, or you can simply click the join button right next to the subscribe button. And yeah, all badges, all emojis, open to all tiers. Some YouTubers kind of lock some of that away behind higher tiers. Nope. You will get a special if you're on my Discord. Then you will also get access to you get a cool title. And you guys can help me shape what could be the best community on YouTube. So yeah, just give it a thought. And but hey, you know what? Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below. It helps the algorithm. Even if you just say, hey, helping the algorithm, that's the key phrase for the day, apparently. So yeah, And now I'm just gonna give you guys some cool music unless something crazy pops up. All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up for the wave. The place held together fantastically. I do love the fact that I can just look over, like wherever I'm standing over here, I can glance over and see what my battery levels are at. And that is just awesome. And I don't have enough materials because I didn't bring any pieces of iron with me. All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. Let me know what you thought down in the comment section below. Do you like the changes that I made to the electricity? Do you have any other suggestions for what I might do? I'm thinking I may turn up the lights are already at 100%. I may bump the heavies a little bit more. Kind of, you know, put a pressure test on this place. I mean, if I have to, you know, loop them around, if I, you know, if they get through, I can hop down and then force them to come back through the system to come get me, or just smash the crap out of stuff, I suppose. So anyway, I'm thinking about that, so I may end up doing that, and I appreciate any comments or suggestions or kicks or complaints, whatever you want to put down in the comment section below. And until next time, you take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the best day of my life. See ya.